Hi, everyone. Welcome back to our weekly conversation space. I'm Anne.
And I'm Deanie. Today's topic is something many people hear about, but often don't fully understand: loving yourself.
Yes, people say love yourself all the time, but nobody really explains what it means in daily life. Is it confidence? Is it self care? Is it ignoring others? Many people feel confused.
Exactly. For years, I thought loving myself meant being perfect, having the perfect job, perfect body, perfect life. But the truth is, self-love starts when we accept that we are imperfect human beings.
That's powerful. I also struggled with comparison. Social media made me think everyone else was doing better than me. When I compared my life to others, I felt I wasn't enough.
Comparison is dangerous. When we constantly compare ourselves, we forget our own journey. Every person is walking a different road with different challenges.
Let me ask you something, Deanie. When did you first realize that you needed to love yourself more?
I remember a moment very clearly. I had worked very hard on a project, but when someone criticized it, I felt completely broken. Instead of thinking I can improve, I thought I'm not good enough. That's when I realized my confidence depended too much on other people's opinions.
That happens to many of us. We measure our value using other people's approval.
Yes, and that's exhausting. If your happiness depends on everyone liking you, you will always feel anxious because not everyone will agree with you.
True. Self love means understanding that your worth is not decided by applause or criticism.
Exactly. Loving yourself is not saying I am better than everyone, it is saying I am enough, even while I am still growing.
I like that phrase, enough while growing. Many people think self love means stopping improvement, but actually, it's the opposite. When you love yourself, you want to grow because you care about yourself.
Yes, imagine a plant. If you love the plant, you water it, give sunlight, and protect it. Self-love is doing the same for your mind and body.
That's a beautiful example. For me, self love started with small actions: sleeping properly, eating healthier food, and giving myself time to rest without feeling guilty.
Rest without guilt is very important. Many people think resting is laziness, but rest is necessary for productivity and mental health.
Another thing I learned is talking kindly to myself. Before, when I made a mistake, my inner voice was very harsh. I would say, "Why are you like this? You always fail." That negative self talk destroyed my confidence.
Same here. But when we speak to ourselves like we speak to a good friend, everything changes. If your friend makes a mistake, you encourage them. You don't insult them.
That's a good test. Ask yourself, would I say this to someone I love? If the answer is no, then don't say it to yourself either.
Absolutely. Self-love is not a big dramatic action. It is daily small decisions, choosing supportive thoughts instead of harmful ones.
Some people think loving yourself means becoming selfish. What do you think about that?
That's a misunderstanding. Selfishness means ignoring others' needs. Self-love means respecting your own needs while also respecting others. In fact, people who love themselves often treat others better because they are emotionally healthier.
That's very true. When I was insecure, I sometimes felt jealous of others' success. But when I started appreciating myself, I became happier celebrating others too.
Yes, because self-love removes the fear that someone else's success reduces your value. There is space for everyone to succeed.
Let's talk about boundaries. Many experts say self-love includes setting boundaries. Why is that important?
Boundaries protect your energy. If you always say yes to everything, even when you are tired or uncomfortable, you slowly lose respect for your own needs. Saying no sometimes is not rude, it is healthy.
I struggled with that a lot. I wanted everyone to like me, so I agreed to things even when I didn't want to. Eventually, I felt exhausted and stressed.
And people may not even realize they are asking too much unless you communicate your limits. Boundaries actually improve relationships because they create honesty.
That's a great point. Another part of self-love is forgiveness, especially forgiving yourself.
Yes, many people carry guilt for years. They replay old mistakes again and again. But we must remember, we made decisions with the knowledge we had at that time. Growth means learning, not punishing ourselves forever.
I once read a quote: "If you are still blaming yourself for the person you used to be, you're ignoring the person you have become." That really changed my thinking.
I like that quote. Growth deserves recognition. When you look back and see improvement, that means you are moving forward.
Let's share something practical. What is one daily habit that helped you build self-love?
Mine is gratitude journaling. Every night, I write 3 things I did well that day. Not just big achievements, even small things like helping someone or finishing a task. It reminds me that I'm progressing.
That's powerful. I practice something similar. Every morning, I say one positive statement about myself, like I am learning and improving every day. At first, it felt strange, but over time, it strengthened my mindset.
Our brains believe what we repeat often. If we repeat negative messages, we believe them. If we repeat positive messages, we also believe them.
Another challenge people face is accepting their appearance. Many people feel they must look perfect to love themselves.
That's a huge pressure today, but appearance changes throughout life. If self-love depends only on looks, it becomes very unstable. True self-love comes from valuing your character, kindness, and abilities.
I agree. When we focus only on physical appearance, we ignore the qualities that truly define who we are.
Also, taking care of your body should come from respect, not punishment. Exercising because you appreciate your body feels very different from exercising because you hate it.
That's an important distinction. Motivation from self-respect is sustainable. Motivation from self-hatred is exhausting.
Exactly. Loving yourself is like becoming your own supportive partner, someone who encourages you, protects you, and celebrates your wins.
I love that idea, being your own supportive partner, because the relationship you have with yourself is the longest relationship you will ever have.
Yes, from the day you were born until the last day of your life, you live with yourself. So it makes sense to build a healthy relationship with the person you spend the most time with, yourself.
Some people ask, how do I start loving myself if I don't feel worthy yet?
I usually say start with actions, not feelings. You may not feel self-love immediately, but when you begin treating yourself with respect, sleeping well, eating properly, speaking kindly, the feelings slowly follow.
That's encouraging because many people wait to feel confident before taking action, but often action comes first, confidence comes later.
Exactly. Confidence is built through repeated positive experiences, not by waiting.
Let's talk about failure. Many people stop loving themselves when they fail. How should we handle failure?
Failure is information. It tells you what didn't work and what to adjust. If we see failure as proof that we are worthless, we stop growing. But if we see failure as feedback, we improve.
I remember failing an important exam years ago. At that time, I felt embarrassed and hopeless. But later, I realized that experience made me stronger and more disciplined.
Many successful people share similar stories. Their success didn't come because they never failed. It came because they continued after failure.
So, loving yourself also means standing by yourself during difficult times, not only during victories.
Yes, it's easy to like yourself when everything goes well. True self-love is staying kind to yourself when things go wrong.
Before we end today's first segment, let's share one message for listeners.
My message is simple. You don't need to become someone else to deserve love. Start appreciating the person you already are while continuing to grow.
And my message is speak to yourself with kindness today. Even one gentle thought towards yourself can change your entire day.
Beautifully said.
Thank you everyone for listening. In the next part, we will discuss how relationships, childhood experiences, and daily habits shape self-love.